Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your February full moon reading in Leo on the 5th of February. This snow ice moon, among other names, the hunger moon, signals a time when we are desperate for attention as the days lengthen and we move ever with greater clarity through the shadow period of a couple of planets, Mars and Mercury in particular, to begin to invest and assert our gifts, our place in the world. Let's get started, Taurus, with your overall energy. For the first half of February, the Magician. Well, the color pink should be an indication of the beauty of this card, and I'm connecting it as well with Venus, your ruler, having moved recently into Pisces. It's exaltation, where we are understanding the power of our gifts of balance, harmony, beauty, and the things that are important to us. This is empowering you to pursue those things that give you meaning, that give you balance, harmony, joy, pleasure, and beauty. You are able to start a new project, a new quest, knowing that you have all the resources that you need. And this is removing the anxiety and the exhaustion that has accompanied these years of pandemic, this desperation that we may have felt throughout this time of crises to have the things that we need for the safety that we have been so desperate to secure. So beautiful new beginnings, something that you are inspired to create a new goal of action, and a new goal that expresses your deepest, most practical love. In the 10th house, the way you are seen by others, the King of Wands shows you supremely confident, particularly in any professional environment you're in, but in all environments. The way others see you is full of confidence, skills, determination, mastery, the ability to lead through your fundamental passion, to motivate others by understanding the power of our heart's desires. This is, in fact, a sense of inspiration that others, again, are as desperate as we are to move into the light. And in the first house, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is indicating your desire to reflect on the history of your accomplishments, your achievements, the things that you know are aligned with who you are. The High Priestess indicates that you know much more about you than you do about others. And through this ever-increasing sense of self-knowledge, you are inspired to lead others. That passion comes from the core of your life experiences, the things you know to be true about yourself, and your ability to reflect on your experiences and understand where you have stepped out of alignment with yourself, and where, in fact, your greatest power exists in your wisdom, your counsel. I would not be surprised if people are coming to you for inspiration, or if you are freely giving of advice and counsel to others as you see it is needed. In the 4th house, we have the Queen of Swords, and we've all been getting the Queen of Swords. This is indicating that you can detach your powerful emotions when necessary. You can be you can have the bird's eye view of your deepest needs, of your deepest desires, and your need for safety and protection. But you can apply your logic to the obtaining of those things. This shows you rational, curious, asking the right questions of those who purport to help you, and that you are able to discern value and truthfulness as those who are in a position to help you or provide you with services. Their responsiveness clues you into their intention as well as their ability to follow through on their promises. This is not the skeptic that often you have been, but rather it is you being curious and open to learning, recognizing that others are experts in their arenas and that you, as an expert in your needs, can learn from them. As you ask questions, continue to stay in this dialogue, even with your intimate contacts, your family members. Be curious about their experiences, their truths, and rather than making assumptions based on what you are learning that assumptions are the death of growth. The 7th house, significant others. I see a powerful cultural and spiritual foundation, an emotional foundation that allows you, your loved ones, a partner, or your community to grow from. You are creating an environment that provides the platform, the safety, security, but more fundamentally the desire to grow, the desire to expand, the quest for more that you are deserving of and you are now ready to integrate in your life, recognizing that you can expand beyond the limits that you previously believed were necessary in your life. The High Priestess in the 1st house is clarified by the 8 of Pentacles in the 2nd house and the Ace of Pentacles in the 3rd house. Well, the 8 of Pentacles is indicating your God-given skill to work hard, to be disciplined, to sort, balance, harmonize, beautify every material resource or opportunity you have. You bring this ability to pull things together as a fixed side and to go. You are power itself when it comes to orchestrating your world, your need for safety and security, for stabilizing your world so that you can, in fact, take advantage of this wonderful offer for some new opportunity, a new, perhaps, path to wealth, abundance, but also to doing things differently than you've done them before. You may be considering this opportunity, or someone may be making offers to you, but you are in a position to consider what is best for you and recognizing that something that builds on your natural talents, something that has significance to you, is your best path forward to fundamental growth and expansion, and is profitable. The Queen of Swords in the 4th house is clarified by the Page of Cups in the 5th house and the 4 of Cups in the 6th house. There are children that are inspiring you. There are people in your life that are helping to open up your natural talent, your imagination, your desire to feel good. Your creative abilities are rebirthing at this time. Children may be inspired. You may be providing lessons or opportunities for children that are opening you up. Something that you always imagined was a wish fulfillment is coming in for you at this time. And again, this is based on your ability to establish a strong emotional foundation, a cultural foundation in your work life. The way you work with others is being transformed right now. You're creating a spiritual foundation that allows you and others to grow. And it is this quality of curiosity, of not making assumptions or judgments about others, but being curious instead about what they know and what their experience has been that is opening up your heart and your imagination. It would be absolutely, you have grown so much that this wish fulfillment is something you must now consider because you understood it to be something that you now recognize it is a different opportunity. You are so changed, you're considering how you're going to channel this wonderful offer, this wish fulfillment in your life. And it is impacting on perhaps a new working experience, a new opportunity to share what you've learned, and is continuing to contribute to the foundation of you and your loved ones, you and your co-workers, your colleagues, your collaborators in being secure and desiring to expand, to grow, to quest for more. The Four of Wands in the 7th house is clarified by the Seven of Swords in the 8th house and the Strength card. You know, I said something about skepticism in relevant to the Queen of Swords, but the skepticism has been transformed from a sense of defensiveness based on experiences that you've had, perhaps in your formative years, perhaps in your childhood, or still experienced through your family, where there is some common core of information that you are attempting to see through all of the hurt that you've experienced in being dismissed, in not being taken seriously, and more fundamentally, in you not taking yourself seriously. As you recognize your rights for more, your expectation that others will be pleased and happy as you grow and move towards your happiness, you are learning that that is no longer an obstacle to your forward motion. You are strong, you are determined, you're able to give and support those where you see that support necessary to getting the job done. Your ability to focus on your goals, on the things that you want to grow, on the abundance around you that allows you to be eternally resourceful is what is being recognized right now, is what others are seeing despite the gossip, the jokes, the sense of cruel treatment or dismissal. That is really sustaining you, and in fact it's helping you to recognize how that has limited you in the past. The focus on the way that you've been seen or the way you've imagined you've been seen has held you back in many ways from doing things that are really truly satisfying to you, or prevented you from feeling safe in a learning environment, feeling safe or feel able to feel vulnerable in an environment that requires you to learn, to ask questions, to work with others who don't have your best intentions at heart. The King of Wands in the 10th house is clarified by the Knight of Swords in the 11th house and the Sun card in the 12th house. This ability to learn about the way you learn is key for you. This is key to opening up the world for you. And it's not just about taking new courses or learning new, reading more books or learning new skills, although that is a part of this. It is more about understanding the way you learn. That you, like most people that are progressing, are always learning new things, and you're now in the ability to objectify that. Take those skills, take that information you've learned and quest further. Do more research. Never stop learning, looking at the way others that you admire have done things and applying that to yourself without copying, mimicking, or attempting to, or judging, or comparing yourself to their success or failure. And the lack of comparison is key to unlocking your happiness, to accepting yourself as the powerful person that you are, and recognizing that all of your struggles have been towards your happiness, towards the fulfillment of your gifts and the potential of those gifts. As you are in alignment with this full moon, moving towards the light. I'm going to clarify or finish up this reading with an oracle card from the Soul's Journey. I have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I'm going to leave this here for you, Taurus. I'm so hopeful that you've gained something from this. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you. Namaste.